Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1.
1957 Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner. Price, $30,000. Location, United States. This 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner is finished in red and white with a reupholstered matching interior completed after the seller's 2022 purchase. Power is provided by a replacement 312 Ci V8 paired with a 2-speed Fordomatic automatic transmission. The Skyliner was the first mass-produced car with a power-retractable, hide-away hardtop. Exterior features include hooded headlights, rear fins, dual mirrors, dual exhaust outlets, and chrome bumpers, grille, and trim. Body color 14 steel wheels with Ford covers are mounted with BF Goodrich Silvertown white-wall tires. Power steering is equipped, while braking is handled by 4-wheel drums. Inside, the cabin offers red and white bench seats, new carpeting, lap belts, an AM radio, and aftermarket air conditioning. A 3-spoke steering wheel fronts a sweeping 120 miles per hour speedometer, while the 5-digit odometer shows 18K miles, fewer than 1K of which were added under current ownership. The 312 Ci V8 was factory rated at 245 horsepower with a 4-barrel carburetor. Aftermarket mufflers have been added, and power is delivered to the rear wheels through a Fordomatic automatic transmission. The car combines classic 1950s American styling with advanced engineering for its era, making it a standout among Ford's most iconic models. Its innovative retractable hardtop and distinctive two-tone finish capture the spirit of mid-century design. This Fairlane 500 Skyliner is offered with transferable New York registration in the seller's name, making it a strong candidate for both collectors and enthusiasts seeking a drivable classic with timeless appeal.
Number 2.
1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu. Price, $38,000. Location, Texas. This 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu Sport Coupe was refurbished under prior ownership with a refinish in red over black vinyl and the installation of a replacement 396 Ci V8, a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission, and a 3.73:1 limited-slip rear end. Upgrades include Holley Sniper EFI, a replacement alternator and fuel tank, classic instruments gauges, and a retro-style head unit. Additional features consist of an SS-style hood, SS badging, Kragar 15 wheels, a Hurst shifter, and front disc brakes. The car is now offered on dealer consignment with a Texas title. Finished in red with a black vinyl roof, the body features chrome trim, dual pipes exhaust outlets, and SS 396 badging on the grille, quarter panels, and rear panel. The paint shows areas of touch-up and localized cracking, while the SS-style hood adds a period-correct muscle car look. Kragar S/S15 wheels are mounted with 255/60 BF Goodrich Radial T/A tires. Stopping power comes via power-assisted front discs and rear drums. Inside, the cabin houses split-back front and rear bench seats trimmed in black vinyl with matching door panels and carpeting. Amenities include a retro-style head unit, a Holley EFI display, and a Hurst T-handle shifter. A "Restored by" plaque is affixed to the dashboard. A Grant steering wheel frames classic instruments gauges including a 120 miles per hour speedometer, 10K RPM tachometer, and auxiliary readouts. The 5-digit odometer shows 1,100 miles, though total mileage is unknown. The replacement 396 Ci V8 is fitted with Holley Sniper EFI, Mallory electronic ignition, and chrome-finished valve covers, fan shroud, and air cleaner. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission and a 3.73:1 positraction limited-slip differential.
Number 3.
1966 Pontiac GTO. Price, $38,500. Location, California. This 1966 Pontiac GTO is powered by a 389 Ci V8 upgraded with a tri-power induction system and paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. Finished in platinum metallic over black vinyl, it features stacked headlights, a hood scoop, chrome trim, a driver's side mirror, and GTO badging. The seller notes minor dings and imperfections in the finish. The car rides on painted 15 rally wheels with chrome trim rings wrapped in 225/70 BF Goodrich Silvertown radial redline tires. Stopping power is provided by power-assisted four-wheel drum brakes, while a dual exhaust system completes the classic muscle car sound. Inside, the cabin is fitted with black vinyl bucket seats and a rear bench, complemented by a center console, matching carpets, and door panels. Comforts include air conditioning, an AM/FM radio, lap belts, and bright trim throughout. Instrumentation includes a 120 mph speedometer, a tachometer, and auxiliary gauges for fuel, water temperature, and oil pressure. Additional moon eyes gauges for coolant, voltage, and oil pressure are mounted below the dash. The 5-digit odometer shows 16,000 miles, though the total mileage remains unknown. The 389 Ci V8 was originally fitted with a 4-barrel carburetor, but has since been upgraded with a tri-power setup using triple Rochester 2-barrels. Power is routed to the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox. The seller notes that the battery may require replacement. Acquired by the current owner in 2012, this GTO is offered on behalf of the seller with Pontiac Historic Services documentation and a clean California title. A true icon of Pontiac performance, this GTO blends muscle, style, and collectible value.
Number 4.
1963 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz. Price, $27,000. Location, United States. This 1963 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz is finished in gold over black leather and powered by a 390 Ci V8 paired with a 4-speed turbo hydromatic automatic transmission. Features include a power-operated black convertible top, power steering, power-assisted front disc brakes, 15 steel wheels with chrome-ribbed covers, a power-adjustable front seat, and power windows. Originally finished in frost silver, the car was repainted gold in 2011. Exterior highlights include quad headlights, chrome bumpers, window surrounds, rear wheel spats, and signature Cadillac tail fins with integrated taillights. Recent service includes replacement of the power top pump, cylinders, and lines, as well as a new power antenna. The interior features bench seating in black leather with matching dashboard, door panels, and carpets. Equipment includes seat belts, a heater, and a retro sound stereo, though the original AM/FM radio and air conditioning are non-functional. The dashboard and several electrical components were replaced between 2021 and 2022. The two-spoke steering wheel frames a 120 mph horizontal speedometer and auxiliary gauges, some of which have been recently replaced. The odometer shows 93,000 miles, with around 400 added under current ownership. LEDs were installed in 2023. The 390 Ci V8 retains its 4-barrel carburetor and was factory rated at 325 horsepower and 430 lb-ft of torque. Extensive maintenance since 2021 included replacement of gaskets, belts, fuel pump, alternator, radiator, and timing components. An oil leak is noted. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a turbo hydromatic automatic, though corrosion and a transmission fluid leak are present. Documentation includes the body plate decode, an owner's manual, a repair manual, service records, a convertible boot, and a retro sound Bluetooth stereo. Offered at no reserve with a clean New Jersey title, this Eldorado Biarritz represents Cadillac's luxurious flagship convertible of 1963.
Number 5.
1955 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Catalina Coupe. Price, $23,000. Location, New York. This 1955 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Catalina Coupe is finished in two-tone turquoise and white over matching turquoise and white upholstery. Power comes from a 287 Ci Stratostreak V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, while features include power steering, chrome bumpers, rear fender skirts, a Continental kit, and air conditioning. An aftermarket head unit has been added under the dash for modern convenience. Originally assembled at GM's Linden, New Jersey, plant, the car was refurbished under prior ownership and repainted in turquoise blue and white mist. Exterior highlights include an illuminated hood ornament, dual side mirrors, bright trim, vent windows, a retractable antenna, and the signature Continental kit. The selling dealer notes an indentation on the driver's door, detailed in the photo gallery. The car rides on black 15 steel wheels with polished covers wrapped in Cornell 1000 white wall tires, and stopping is handled by hydraulic drums on all 4 corners. Inside, the cabin features front and rear bench seats trimmed in turquoise vinyl with white button-tufted inserts, complemented by matching carpets and door panels. Amenities include lap belts, an analog clock, a push-button radio, crank windows, and functional air conditioning. The two-spoke steering wheel shows cracking but frames a 120 mph speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The 5-digit odometer displays 11 miles, though true mileage is unknown. Power is provided by a 287 Ci Stratostreak V8 fed by a single carburetor and routed to the rear wheels via a 3-speed automatic transmission. Acquired by the selling dealer in June 2023, this Star Chief is now offered at no reserve with a Pennsylvania title.
Number 6.
1965 Chevrolet Corvette Convertible 4-speed. Price, $39,000. Location, California. This 1965 Chevrolet Corvette convertible was purchased in 1982 by Grammy and Emmy Award-winning director Bruce Gowers, known for Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody video and American Idol. It has remained in California since new and was transferred to his widow in 2023. Power comes from a GM Target Master 350 Ci V8 installed in the 1980s, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. The car was refinished in yellow in 2020 and features a black convertible soft top, 15 steel wheels, 4-wheel disc brakes, power steering, and an AM/FM radio. Offered with Protecto plate, manuals, service records, spare parts, car cover, and a clean California title. The fiberglass body, originally goldwood yellow, was repainted in 2020 with re-chromed bumpers. The soft top was replaced in 1989, though its rear window is cloudy. Other flaws include non-functioning flip headlights, a windshield scratch, and a chipped passenger window edge. 15 steel wheels wear faux knockoff covers and 2024 BF Goodrich Silvertown narrow white walls. The C2 introduced fully independent suspension and 4-wheel disc brakes, with this example also equipped with power steering. Inside, black vinyl bucket seats, recovered in 1989, pair with matching carpets and door panels. Features include lap belts, an AM/FM radio, analog clock, and replacement speakers, 2009. The heater hoses need reconnecting, and wear is visible on the driver's door panel and trunk carpet. Instrumentation includes a 160 mph speedometer, tachometer, and auxiliary gauges. The 5-digit odometer shows 5 miles, having rolled over, with 29 added under current ownership. The GM Target Master 350 Ci V8 is backed by a 4-speed manual transmission. Recent work includes new mufflers.
Number 7.
1959 Lincoln Continental Mark IV convertible. Price, $30,249. Location, United States. This 1959 Lincoln Continental Mark IV convertible is finished in white with a black power-operated soft top featuring a retractable rear window. Purchased by the seller's late spouse around 9 years ago, it was primarily used for car show displays. Power comes from a 430 Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, factory rated at 350 horsepower and 490 lb-ft of torque. Exterior details include quad-stacked headlights, chrome bumpers and trim, Continental and Mark IV badging, dual exhaust outlets, rear fender skirts, and front vent windows. Some paint chips and chrome pitting are noted. The car rides on 14 steel wheels with full covers and American Classic radial white wall tires, while braking is handled by power-assisted drum serviced in 2018. Inside, the cabin is upholstered in red vinyl with a matching rear bench, contrasted by a black dashboard and carpets. Features include a power-adjustable front bench, power windows, a town and country AM radio, and a dash-mounted automatic headlight dimmer. The 4-spoke steering wheel frames a 120 mph speedometer, auxiliary gauges, and an analog clock. The 5-digit odometer shows 43 miles, with about 4 added under current ownership. With its elegant proportions, powerful V8, and luxury equipment, this Continental represents Lincoln's flagship open-top design of the late 1950s. Offered with a clean Delaware title in the seller's name, it is a striking and collectible example of mid-century American automotive luxury. Additional touches such as the rear fender skirts and refined chrome accents give the car a commanding presence, while the convertible top adds both versatility and drama. The Continental styling was among the most extravagant of its time, reflecting the optimism and boldness of the late 50s. Well-preserved and tastefully maintained, this 1959 Lincoln Continental Mark IV convertible offers a rare chance to own one of Lincoln's most iconic designs. Its combination of size, power, and sophistication makes it not only a showpiece but also a timeless reminder of American automotive excellence.
Number 8.
1963 Studebaker Daytona Sport Convertible. Price, $15,500. Location, California. This 1963 Studebaker Daytona Sport Convertible was purchased by the seller 4 years ago from its original owner, who had received it as a high school graduation gift in 1963. Under the seller's care, it has been upgraded with a rebuilt drivetrain from a Studebaker Hawk, including a 259 Ci V8, 3-speed manual gearbox with overdrive, rear end, and brakes. Additional updates included a new single-outlet exhaust, larger drum brakes, and heavy-duty rear springs from the donor Hawk. The body was refinished in its original green mist, while the power-operated convertible top and interior were reupholstered. The chrome bumpers have been replated, and new old stock parts were sourced for the grille, taillights, and instrument clock. Much of the remaining trim remains original, showing its age respectfully. A spare windshield seal is included, though the current windshield has a minor scratch that does not impact visibility. A replacement boot cover accompanies the top, and the car rides on 15 steel wheels with period BF Goodrich bias-ply tires and 1955 Studebaker President hubcaps. Inside, the cabin features front bucket seats with a fold-down center console, a refurbished deluxe steering wheel, new carpeting, and a refinished dash pad. While the heater is currently disconnected and the fuel gauge reads inaccurately, most systems are functional, and the odometer shows 51,000 miles, believed to be accurate. Prior to installation, the 259 Ci V8 was rebuilt, and both driveline and brake components were serviced. Since the conversion, approximately 2,000 miles have been added. The car is offered with receipts from recent service and a clear California title in the seller's name.
Number 9.
1967 Ford Cortina 1500 Deluxe 5-speed. Price, $18,500. Location, Connecticut. This 1967 Ford Cortina 1500 Deluxe was acquired by the seller in 2013 as a rolling project and later refurbished. Finished in BMW Laguna Seca blue over a red leather interior, it is powered by a replacement 1.6-liter Crossflow inline-4 paired with a Tremec T5 5-speed manual transmission sourced from a Ford Thunderbird. Additional upgrades include dual Weber carburetors, aftermarket suspension components, Willwood disc brakes, and a Ford 8 rear end with 3.89:1 gearing. The body was stripped to bare metal and refinished, with dents removed from all corners. Exterior details include amber fog lights, bright window trim, a roof antenna, and a reverse light license plate frame. It rides on 16 Honda S2000 wheels wrapped in Continental Extreme Contact tires, while suspension features gas coilovers with eye-back springs, Willwood drop spindles, and Heights tubular control arms up front, paired with Lotus-spec springs and gas shocks in the rear. 6- and 4-piston Willwood calipers provide stopping power. Inside, the cabin was ret-rimmed using Aldridge components with red leather seats, matching door panels, and black carpeting with added sound deadening. Equipment includes an aftermarket stereo, a tilting Ididit steering column connected to a flaming river rack, and a relocated trunk-mounted battery. Instrumentation consists of a 110 mph speedometer, an aftermarket tachometer, auxiliary gauges, and a 5-digit odometer showing 39,000 miles, with true mileage unknown.
Number 10. 1962 Studebaker Daytona Lark Convertible. Indianapolis 500 Pace Car Tribute. Price, $40,900. Here's a standout example of American automotive charm. An impeccably preserved and partially restored 1962 Studebaker Daytona Lark. Proudly wearing the unmistakable graphics of the 1962 Indianapolis 500 Pace Car Tribute. Owned by the same enthusiasts for past 30 years, this convertible offers more than just classic styling. It's a rare glimpse into an era when innovation and individuality defined the open road. Though urban legend suggests the Studebaker Vanny was replaced at the last minute, history proves otherwise. This Lark was always destined for spotlight. From PR photos to race day details, the car's legacy is no myth, and neither is the allure it holds today. With fewer and fewer of these cars left in such excellent condition, this tribute example stands as both a conversation starter and a collector's gem. Exterior, Dressed in a crisp, rust-free coat of white paint, this Lark features clean, flowing body lines accentuated by gleaming chrome trim, a bold front grille, and distinctive dual headlight visors. Wide white wall tires and authentic Studebaker S-logo hubcaps add period-correct flair. And of course, the striking red and black Indianapolis 500 graphics are hand-painted on, instantly signaling its unique historical nod. The power-operated black canvas top functions with assistance, and the chrome accents from bumper to bumper are in beautiful condition. Interior. Step inside to a smartly styled black and white cabin, where mid-century design meets comfort. Wide low-back bucket seats up front and a full rear bench are wrapped in smooth white vinyl with contrasting black bolsters. A faux wood-grain dash with classic instrumentation, chrome detailing, and unique Flight-O-Matic gear Selector transports you back to a time when cars had character. Black carpeting is clean and well-fitted, and even the rear ashtrays mounted on the seatbacks echo the car's upscale touches. Everything is functional and tidy, perfect for cruising or showing. Drivetrain. Beneath the hood sits a freshly rebuilt 289 Ci V8, painted in correct black with yellow valve covers. A 4-barrel carburetor feeds the engine, which is mated to Studebaker's famous 3-speed Flight-O-Matic automatic transmission. Power is sent to the rear via a 3.07 gear ratio. Undercarriage. The underside of this Lark is solid and largely rust-free. X-frame chassis components and rockers are all in great shape. The suspension features independent coils up front and leaf springs in the rear, with drum brakes on all 4 corners. Driving experience. On the road, this Daytona Lark is an absolute delight. It starts easily, shifts smoothly, and tracks straight. The handling is predictable, and despite being convertible, the car shows minimal flex. Number 11.
1963 Chevrolet Nova SS Tribute. Price, $34,500. This 1963 Chevrolet Nova SS Tribute shows 17,648 miles, true mileage unknown, and is powered by a 350 Ci V8 with a Holley 4-barrel carb and Edelbrock intake, paired with a 2-speed Powerglide automatic and a 10-bolt rear end. Exterior. Finished in bright red with polished trim, chrome bumpers, split taillights, and finned rocker moldings. It rides on 15 Kragar SS chrome wheels with staggered tires, 2023 date codes. A light scratch is noted on one door edge. Interior. Black vinyl bucket seats, rear bench, and clean panels. Features a wood-rimmed steering wheel, Sun Pro Touch, Pioneer AM/FM/cassette, and original-style shifter housing. Black loop carpet and headliner present well. Trunk shows light surface rust. Drivetrain and chassis. 350 Ci V8, Powerglide automatic, and dual exhaust with turbo mufflers. Power-assisted disc brakes at all 4 corners with coil spring front and leaf spring rear suspension. Driving impressions. Strong performance with good power delivery, responsive handling, and a throaty exhaust note. Power steering and brakes add comfort. Reverse lights are inoperative, but all other systems function as they should.
Number 12.
1967 Ford Mustang Convertible 289. Price, $33,000. Location, Nevada. This 1967 Ford Mustang convertible was refurbished and modified by a previous owner and is finished in dark moss green with a black soft top. Styling details include a hood with a scoop, GT-style grille lights, and LED headlights, giving the car a more aggressive appearance while still retaining its classic Mustang character. Power comes from a 289 Ci V8 that was rebuilt about 5 years ago. Upgrades include an Edelbrock intake manifold, fast fuel injection system, and a Champion radiator for improved cooling. The engine is paired with an automatic transmission. Additional mechanical improvements consist of front disc brakes, rack and pinion steering, a front sway bar, and 15 American racing wheels for enhanced drivability and handling. Inside, the cabin has been reupholstered and features bucket seats, a 3-spoke tilt steering wheel, and classic instruments gauges. A Kenwood stereo paired with aftermarket speakers adds a modern touch to the classic interior. While the total chassis mileage is unknown, the refurbishment and upgrades make it a reliable driver. This fuel-injected 1967 Mustang convertible blends classic style with practical upgrades. It is now offered in Nevada on behalf of its owner, complete with spare parts, recent service records, and a clean Oregon title.
Number 13.
1963 Austin Healey 3000 BJ 7 MK2. Price $33,200. Locatin, California. This 1963 Austin Healey 3000 BJ 7 MK2 is finished in cream over black and is powered by a 2.9-liter inline-six paired with a 4-speed manual transmission with Laycock de Normanville overdrive. First acquired by the prior owner in 1976, it was refurbished over the years before being purchased by the seller in 2024. Equipment includes a black soft top with matching boot and tonneau cover, 15 knockoff wire wheels, front disc brakes, driving lamps, and bucket seats. The car was repainted in cream around 2017, with photos of the work included. Sprite rear bumperettes and auxiliary driving lamps were added, while additional exterior features include chrome brightwork and folding black soft top. The 15-wire wheels wear 165/80 Federal tires, and stopping power comes from front discs and rear drums. Inside, the 2+2 cabin was ret-rimmed in black during the mid-2010s, including the seats and dashboard. Amenities include a cabin heater, lap belts, and door pockets. Smith's instrumentation shows 80,000 miles, with about 600 added under current ownership. The fuel gauge bounces while driving, and turn signals do not self-cancel. The 2.9-liter inline-six retains dual SU-HS6 carburetors, electronic ignition, and was reportedly rebuilt in the 1990s. Factory rated at 136 horsepower and 167 lb-ft of torque, it sends power to the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual transmission with electric overdrive.
Number 14.
1970 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia Coupe. Price $13,750. Location, Colorado. This 1970 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia Coupe is finished in orange over black vinyl upholstery and is powered by a replacement 1.6L air-cooled flat 4 paired with a 4-speed manual transaxle. The car remained with its prior owner for nearly 3 decades before being acquired by the seller in September 2021, who has since invested over $7,000 in service. Equipment includes 15 steel wheels, front disc brakes, a Sony cassette stereo, pop-out rear quarter windows, and chrome bumpers with overriders. The body was refinished in its factory orange in 2005 following repairs above the left rear wheel. A prior owner replaced the front clip at an unknown date, while the rear bumper was replaced after an accident in 1996. Exterior features include door handleguards, dual pea-shooter exhaust outlets, and pop-out rear quarter windows. Polished trim rings and VW stamp hubcaps adorn the 15 steel wheels, which are mounted with Michelin Defender tires installed under current ownership. The interior was refurbished under previous ownership and features black vinyl upholstery, matching door panels, and salt and pepper carpeting. Replacement wood grain trim accents the dashboard, while amenities include a Sony cassette stereo, crank windows, and a lockable glove box. Instrumentation consists of a 2-spoke steering wheel with a Wolfsburg crest horn ring, a 90 mph speedometer, an inoperative analog clock, and a fuel gauge. The 5-digit odometer shows 5,000 miles, though it has rolled over. The replacement 1.6L flat 4 features dual-port heads and CompuFire electronic ignition. Service records detail over $7,000 in maintenance performed under current ownership. Power is sent to the rear wheels via a 4-speed manual transaxle. This Karmann Ghia is now offered at no reserve with spare parts, a toolkit, service records, and a clean Colorado title in the seller's name.
Number 15.
1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza 900 convertible. Price $12,200. Location, Texas. This 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza 900 convertible was acquired by the seller in 2020 and later received a cosmetic refurbishment. Work included repainting the body in red, reupholstering the interior in red vinyl, fitting a new white convertible soft top, and installing 14 VTO Classic 8 wheels wrapped in 175/70 Nexen tires. Power comes from a rear-mounted 164 CI air-cooled flat 6 paired with a 4-speed manual transaxle. Features include independent front and swing axle rear suspension, 4-wheel drum brakes, chrome bumpers, front lap belts, a retro-style radio, a lockable glove box, and a center console with integrated storage and cup holders. Originally finished in Ember Red, 922, this Corvair was repainted in 2023 during refurbishment. Exterior details include a replacement soft top, a louvered deck lid, chrome bumpers, and bright trim on the mirror, rocker panels, and wheel arches. The 14 VTO Classic 8 wheels complete the period look, while suspension and braking remain true to factory design. The interior has been reupholstered in matching red vinyl and houses bucket seats up front and a rear bench, joined by color-coordinated carpets, panels, and dash pad. The two-spoke steering wheel fronts a 100 mph horizontal sweep speedometer and fuel gauge, while the 5-digit odometer shows 58 miles, reportedly accurate. The 164 Ci Flat 6 was factory rated at 110 horsepower and 160 lb-ft of torque, sending power to the rear wheels via a 4-speed manual transaxle.